Okay, what's up, YouTube? It's Monday afternoon. I just got done work a couple hours ago, and I'm drinking a Keystone and listening to Grateful Dead. So, I just want to get into today, on this fine, lovely, sunny day, a few fine points about how to germinate your cannabis seeds. Since we're on the topic of grow tips, and I've been doing grow tips maybe for the past couple months here, I figured I'd add to it a little bit. So basically what I want to get into today is talking about how I think paper towel method and shot glass method, where you pour water into a shot glass and drop your seeds into it, or paper towel method, where you put your seeds into a wet paper towel and then into a Ziploc bag into a dark place like a cabinet or a cupboard. I want to talk about how those two methods have failed countless times for me, actually. Excuse me. Those two methods have failed countless times. This, by the way, Arizona and Keystone, really good combination. Really good combination. It's better than vodka and orange juice. It's like a Japanese brass monkey. Green tea, everybody. Good shit. So anyways, I want to talk to you about how paper towel method and shot glass method suck. I've had all sorts of good seeds. I've developed my own strains over a course of 3 or 4 years. I've developed different cannabis strains by crossing different plants. And I've got some good seeds cured and dried. And every single time I use paper towel method, not just paper towel method, especially shot glass. Shot glass method is awful. If you put your seeds in water for more than like an hour or even 2 or 3, you're pretty much asking to kill them. They don't want to live submerged in water. Some people do hydroponics where they use like this pebble thing basket, and they put the roots in water in like a bucket, and then the bucket's connected to a filtration and aeration system. Okay, it's a pretty high-tech system. We're not talking about this. We're talking about taking seeds and throwing them into a glass of water to try to get tap roots. Tap roots. We're talking about tap roots here. In nature, tap roots most easily form when the seed has been planted in the ground. Okay, now we're moving on to topic 2. Number 2, right? The seed would rather be in the freaking ground. It doesn't want to be in a bleached I don't even have an example of it in my room right now. In a paper towel. Whether you have unbleached paper towel or you have bleached paper towel, it doesn't want to be in a paper towel. Let's just put it that way. The seed might grow in paper towel after a few days if it is just thriving and wants to grow. Most of the time it won't. You have to put it in the ground. Now, this is from experience. This isn't just from opinions or resources I've gathered online. This is from actual hands-on experience. I'm telling you. I've put it in a paper towel, put the cannabis seeds in a paper towel, and tried to sprout roots out of that. It works 50% of the time. I put them in the ground, it works 75 or 80 or maybe 100% of the time. Depends how deep you put them in. If you put them too deep in the ground, you're also asking for trouble. They're just going to suffocate and die. Especially if you have shitty soil and you've, overwatered or over-nutriented, nuded the soil, they'll just die. The seeds will never sprout. They'll never make a root zone. The roots will never be happy. They'll never grow. But if you do it right and you use the right soil with maybe a tiny little bit of manure, maybe some perlite or maybe not, but it has good aeration because say you use coca coir or some good potting soil like Happy Frog or Espoma, which I've used. Honestly, Espoma works great. Espoma. You can find it on Amazon or find it on a gardening website. It's typically a brand that they'll carry. It's called Espoma. Another good soil. I don't really like soil anymore. I'm not really a big fan of soil. I like coca coir. I use any type of coca coir I can find. I buy it in a brick. I'll buy it in a bag. As long as it doesn't have any additives, it's just coca coir. It's good with me. I can grow with that stuff because I add a little bit of cow manure to it, or worm castings. Duh, the poop from worms. Those two types of poops work really well with coca coir, and I'll always grow with it. And I never have any trouble even without perlite. But let's just get on with it, guys. The main point I'm hitting at here is that you don't want to grow with shitty, heavy soil like manure, just straight up 100% manure, or soil like maybe ocean forest or something that's really heavy in nutrients like wonder soil or something that's just been like over nuded. They suck. And paper towel method and shot glass method suck too. Those are the 3 points I'm hitting at. Take it, put it in your brain as knowledge, and go with it. Just put your seeds in the soil about, this deep, maybe quarter of an inch, right? No more than half an inch deep, and they'll sprout. They should. They're seeds. Any seed should sprout when you put it in good soil. Think about that. Have a nice day, guys. Peace, YouTube.